If you're passing on Kyle Pitts, you're passing on the best ever. If you do that, it's a mistake that you'll never, ever forget. Never, please, never pass on Kyle Pitts. He's the best one of all time. He's generational. He's the best tight end prospect since tight end prospects were invented. I mean, he's the absolute shit stain and the underwear. Don't pass on him. It's going to be a bad idea. It's going to be a bad idea if you pass on him. He'd be a first-round pick if he was a receiver. He is the best thing since sliced bread. Kyle Pitts, Lord and Savior, Kyle Pitts, finally someone that analytics and film can agree on. He's the absolute shit, but why? Why would you ever draft a tight end that high in rookie drafts? I mean, have you seen the history of tight ends in rookie drafts? Or tight ends that get drafted early overall, like, period? It's not very good. I mean, we've said that Eric Ebron is the savior. We've said that TJ Hawkinson is the next big thing. I mean, we've said that Noah Fant is the next great fantasy tight end, but they never transpire because these no-names from the 8th round from Indiana State come through and just put up performances that these first-round picks can never dream of. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but it's true. I mean, I'm going to go through. You'll see in a second. I'm going to go through every first-round tight end since 2010 and show you what happened with them. And not only that, we're going to show you the results from last year. Just this previous season. That was a couple months ago. And what the draft capital of these tight ends were that were really good. I didn't word that right, but you'll see. You'll see, guys. Just give me a second here while I make my face smaller. Oh shit! Look at me. Look how cute I am. Watch this. Okay. There were 7 tight ends who scored over 150 fantasy points last year. Okay, this is full PPR. There were 7 of them. We have Travis Kelce, of course, scoring a lot of points, and he had 3rd round draft capital. We had Darren Waller scoring a lot as well, with 6th round draft capital. Actually 6th. Here, I'm gonna use ASL, guys. I take ASL for 3 years. If I didn't take ASL, my GPA would be like a lot higher because like it was hard, but it was pretty cool. So like I don't like numbers now, but okay. So we got 3rd round draft capital. Then we got 6th round draft capital from Darren Waller. He was the number 2 tight end. Okay, number 3 tight end last year was Robert Tanian from Indiana State, undrafted free agent. Fun fact: Indiana State was where we ran. There's this thing for cross country. It's called a Nike run. It's like regional. Anyways, we ran there. Really cool place. Terre Haute has like a really big course. Anyways, it's pretty cool. The 4th tight end last year that scored over 150 points. Logan Thomas, who had 4th round draft capital, but he played quarterback in college. So like, kind of weird. The 5th one is TJ Hawkinson, who is obviously the best tight end ever. I mean, he was drafted in the 1st round. He's so fucking good. But he was 5th. 6th was Mark Andrews, who had 3rd round draft capital, and the 7th tight end. The last tight end to score over 150 fantasy points last year was Mike Gesicki with 2nd round draft capital. Not mentioned was obviously a perennial top 3 finisher when he's healthy, George Kittle with 5th round draft capital. So if the top 7 tight ends had 1 first round pick, and George Kittle, who would have been there obviously if he was healthy, was drafted in the 5th round. Can you see what up yeah? Can you see it? Hawkinson was the only first round pick here, and he was drafted like very highly obviously, but he was still 5th overall. The top 4 tight ends in the NFL last year in fantasy points per game, or in fantasy points overall, had a 3rd round draft capital to their name, a 6th round to their name, 4th round, and UDFA. So there isn't a strong correlation between fantasy points and draft capital there. But I mean, it's probably just a fluke, right? So like, I mean, if you could draft it highly, you're probably going to be good in the NFL, all right? Well, not really. Let's go back to 2010. Okay, it's a nice round number, the start of the last decade. Okay, there was 1 tight end drafted in the 1st round there. His name, Jermaine Gresham, best known for doing a backflip, I think, in the end zone. Was that him or was that another guy? Anyways, he wasn't very good for fantasy. I mean, look at his stats. He was definitely not happy if you drafted him in rookie drafts. But that's besides the point. 2013, we had Tyler Eifert, who had 1 good year with I believe 13 touchdowns for the Jaguars. No, for the Bengals. He was with Jermaine Gresham, I think. Anyways, I don't know how that happened, but he had one good year, and then I never did anything again. Yeah, Notre Dame tied into you, by the way, over Stanford. So fucking come at me, but not very good. And if you took him in rookie drafts, you're not happy because he wasn't good. Okay, Eric Ebron, one of the best names on the entire list, one of the most prolific producers. Not really. He's not very good. He was first round pick though, so like, there you go. 15 and 16, no first round picks at tight end. Then in 17 we had a trio. We had a triplet. 3 of them came in. Evan Ingram, David Njoku, and OJ Howard all had first round draft capital, and they all suck dick, right? They're not good. You know, I loved OJ Howard. 2 years ago, draft season, I was like, bruh, he's a stud, but he's not a stud. Like he got beat up by Cameron Brate. Cameron Brate went to like Harvard or something. I don't know. You fucking not very good. But yeah. And then Njoku, not good. Evan Ingram, oh dude, rookie season, stud. No, not good anymore. Best known for dropping a touchdown, I think, in that one game. Anyways, 2019, we have both Iowa tight ends. We have Hawkinson and we have Fant, and these are the only 2 on the list that you can say, hey, maybe they were good picks. Hey, maybe they were. But even if you took them at what? I mean, where are they going? First round startups? Are you happy with Noah Fant right now? I mean, are you happy with him? I don't know if you are. I mean, Hawkinson probably, but I mean, okay, I'll give you Hawk. I'm gonna take Fant. 1 out of 9 tight ends you're happy with that went in the first round if you took them in rookie drafts. Oh, I forgot to say Hayden Hurst, bro. Hayden Hurst, first round pick. He was like what, 25 as a rookie? Oh, dude. Okay, that offense though for South Carolina, they had like Brian Edwards, Debo Samuel, Hurst, and Rico Dowell. Pretty cool. But anyways, like he wasn't good. So Hawkinson was good for a rookie pick. Fant, but then Hurst no, Ingram no, and Njoku no, Howard no, Ebron no, Eifert no, and Jermaine Gresham no. That's a pretty damning history. And combining that data, the 1 out of 9 hit sample, with the data up here saying that only 1 tight end in the top 7, well, really 8, had first round draft capital. Why would you ever draft the tight end early? I mean, they don't have a great track record, and I mean, especially as of late, you're better off just taking a guy with like athleticism, because like the one common denominator between all these guys here, I mean, Darren Waller, Logan Thomas, Mike Gesicki, George Kittle, they're all very athletic, okay? These guys have middling capital, I mean, 3rd, 4th, 5th round, but they're all very athletic. So, my question to you is, are you going to bet on Pitts being the guy? I mean, Fant was the guy. So was Ingram. So was Ebron. These were all the guys, but they didn't really pan out. And are you going to, I mean, just like DeVonta Smith, are you going to bet on this guy being an outlier? Or are you going to just say, no, I'll pass and I'll take a shot on a Albert O later? Or just a very athletic tight end? Like why would you bet on the outlier, which is Pitts? Pitts would be an outlier if he's successful. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's good, but he would have to be an outlier, just like DeVonta Smith, to be successful. So why would you take a shot on him versus a 4th round pick on a tight end has good measurables, you know? But it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, the NFL has proven that we can't, and fantasy, we've proven that we can't really predict quarterbacks and tight ends well. So just take ones that are athletic and just hope for the best. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me to take a shot on Pitts when you can just take a shot on Albert O in the 18th round, right? I mean, don't. It's a bad idea. Yeah. I mean, that's all I have to say. Don't bet on outliers. You only want to bet on outliers when you're betting on Tyreek Hill year after year after year. And even then, it's like, is this sustainable? I don't really know. Yeah, don't bet on outliers. And Pitts will be an outlier. Pitts and Smith would both be outliers. So don't draft them. It's a very bad idea. Okay? I love you guys so much. All 28 of you. I love you dearly. And just think about how crazy it is that we're on Earth. So Earth has been around for I don't know how many billion years. Just like a lot of years, right? Think about how crazy it is that we're on Earth at the same time. Like, how beautiful is that, you know? It's crazy. Like, how many people have been alive in the history of the U.S.? It's not the U.S., of the world. I'm a fucking idiot. Of the world. And just us being alive at the same time is pretty cool, you know? It's cool. And you being able to, like, watch this video when I'm sitting in my room, you know? Just sitting in my room, just chilling here. Me being able to record this and send it to you on YouTube, it's a cool thing. So have a great day, everybody. I've had a good day, and I hope you have one too. Because you deserve it.